Welcome, coffee lovers. Today we're diving into 9 popular coffee brewing methods you absolutely need to try. From the clean and bright flavors of Pourover to the rich and bold intensity of Turkish coffee, we'll explore the unique characteristics of each method. We'll talk about the grind size, water temperature, and brewing time, crucial for a delicious cup. So grab your favorite mug, get ready to expand your coffee horizons, and let's get started. The Pourover method represents a sort of purity in coffee brewing. It's all about precision and control, allowing you to extract the nuanced flavors of your beans. We're talking about floral notes, citrus acidity, or even chocolatey sweetness. The key to a great pour-over lies in the slow and deliberate pouring technique. You'll need a gooseneck kettle for this, which gives you incredible control over the flow rate of the water. And don't underestimate the importance of a good grinder. Consistency is key for even extraction. The Hario 560, for example, is known for its clean and bright brews, while the Chemex produces a cleaner cup with less sediment. Experiment with different drippers and see what you prefer when it comes to pouring. You want to saturate all the grounds evenly and maintain a consistent bloom. This initial bloom helps to release trapped gases and allows the coffee to expand, resulting in a more flavorful brew. The beauty of pour-over is in the ritual, the slow and deliberate movements that culminate in a truly exceptional cup of coffee. The French press. It's a classic for a reason, wouldn't you say? There's something incredibly satisfying about the simplicity of this method. No paper filters, no fancy equipment, just coarsely ground coffee, hot water, and a bit of patience. The beauty of the French press lies in its ability to extract the full body and richness of the coffee. Because you're steeping the grounds directly in hot water, you're getting all the oils and flavorful compounds, resulting in a more robust and textured cup. Now, when it comes to grind size, you want to go coarser than you would for, say, a pour-over. This helps to prevent over-extraction and that dreaded bitterness. 4 to 5 minutes is a good starting point, but feel free to experiment. Just remember, the longer you steep, the stronger the coffee will be. You can brew a single serving or a whole pot for friends. It's a great method for experimenting with different coffee origins and roasts, allowing you to truly appreciate the nuances of each bean. Espresso. The very word conjures up images of bustling Italian cafes and the rich aroma of dark, intense coffee. It can seem a bit intimidating, but it doesn't have to be. With a little understanding and practice, you can master the art of espresso right in your own kitchen. At its heart, espresso is simply a concentrated form of coffee, brewed by forcing hot water through finely ground beans at high pressure. This creates a rich, syrupy beverage with a distinct crema, that beautiful creamy layer on top. Now, achieving the perfect espresso does require some specialized equipment, namely an espresso machine. But don't be daunted, there are options available for every budget and skill level. Espresso requires a very fine and consistent grind, so investing in a quality grinder is essential. This involves adjusting the grind size, dose, and extraction time to achieve the perfect balance of sweetness, acidity, and bitterness. It's a journey of experimentation and refinement, but the results are well worth the effort. Chapter 4, the Aeropress. It's a relatively new kid on the block in the world of coffee brewing, but it's quickly gained a devoted following. And for good reason. It's incredibly versatile, portable, and capable of producing a delicious cup of coffee in a matter of minutes. What sets the Aeropress apart is its unique combination of pressure and immersion. You're essentially using a plunger to force hot water through coffee grounds, resulting in a rich and flavorful brew. Want a clean and bright cup similar to a pour-over? Use a longer brew time and a coarser grind, craving a more intense shot akin to espresso. Go for a finer grind and a shorter brew time. It's virtually impossible to over-extract your coffee, making it a great option for beginners. And because it's so compact and easy to clean, it's perfect for travel, camping, or just enjoying a quick and delicious cup at home. Chapter 5. Let's talk about cold brew. It's not just a trendy iced coffee drink, it's a completely different brewing method that yields a unique flavor profile. We're talking smooth, chocolatey, low-acid coffee that's incredibly refreshing. The key to cold brew is time. Instead of using hot water, we're steeping coarsely ground coffee in cold or room temperature water for an extended period, usually 12 to 24 hours. This slow, gentle extraction process minimizes bitterness and acidity, resulting in a naturally sweet and smooth cup. Now, you don't need any fancy equipment for cold brew. A large mason jar or a dedicated cold brew maker will do the trick. Simply combine your coarsely ground coffee with water, let it steep in the refrigerator, and filter it through a fine mesh sieve or cheesecloth. You can drink it straight, over ice, or use it as a base for other coffee creations. The possibilities are endless. Chapter 6. The Mocha Pot. It's a stovetop coffee maker that holds a special place in the hearts of many coffee enthusiasts, particularly those with Italian heritage. It's a simple yet ingenious device that produces a strong concentrated coffee that's often compared to espresso. The Mocha Pot works by using steam pressure to force boiling water up through finely ground coffee. This creates a rich, intense brew that's perfect for those who prefer a bolder cup. The process of filling the chamber with water, adding the coffee grounds to the filter basket, and watching the coffee gurgle up into the top chamber is all part of the charm. Now, it's important to note that Mocha Pot coffee is not technically espresso. It doesn't quite reach the same level of pressure. However, it shares a similar intensity and boldness that many find satisfying. Chapter 7. The Siphon Brewer. A theatrical display of coffee alchemy. The Siphon Brewer. It's not your everyday coffee maker. It's a bit of a showpiece, a conversation starter, and a testament to the art and science of coffee brewing. It's a fascinating process to watch and even more rewarding to taste. The Siphon Brewer operates on the principles of vapor pressure and vacuum. Heat is applied to the bottom chamber, creating vapor pressure that forces hot water up into the top chamber where the coffee grounds are. Once the brewing is complete, the heat is removed, creating a vacuum that draws the brewed coffee back down through a filter. It's a mesmerizing dance of physics and flavor, resulting in a clean, bright, and incredibly aromatic cup of coffee. Chapter 8. Turkish Coffee, Embracing Tradition and Intensity. Turkish coffee. It's more than just a beverage. It's a cultural tradition, a sensory experience, and a testament to the rich history of coffee. It's strong, bold, and unlike any other coffee brewing method you've encountered. Turkish coffee is brewed in a special pot called a cezve, a small, long-handled pot, typically made of copper or brass. Finely ground coffee is simmered with water and often sugar, creating a thick, concentrated brew. One of the unique aspects of Turkish coffee is that it's unfiltered. This means that the finely ground coffee particles remain in the cup, settling at the bottom as you drink. It's a ritual that's meant to be savored slowly, appreciating the intense flavors and aromas with each sip. Chapter 9. The Percolator. A nostalgic journey back to bold flavors, the Percolator. It evokes a sense of nostalgia, of simpler times and bold coffee flavors. It's a brewing method that's been around for generations, and while it may not be as trendy as some of the newer methods, it still holds a special place in the hearts of many coffee lovers. The Percolator works by repeatedly cycling boiling water through coffee grounds, creating a strong and robust brew. This continuous cycle of brewing intensifies the flavor, resulting in a distinctive taste that's often described as bold, earthy, and sometimes even smoky. While the Percolator may not offer the same level of precision and control as some of the other methods we've discussed, it's incredibly simple to use and requires no special filters or equipment. And there you have it. 9 incredible coffee brewing methods to explore. Whether you prefer a clean and bright pour-over or a rich and bold Turkish coffee, there's a method here to suit every taste. Remember, the perfect cup of coffee is subjective, and the best brewing method is the one that brings you the most joy. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more coffee tips and tricks. Happy brewing!